Leslie here chomping on a bagel up from Oregon, and you're going to be speaking here in a second about the Expression Engine kind of kicking off the day here.
Yes.
So what's cracking?
I need some water and some food, otherwise the presentation may not go as I hope. But yeah, I'm excited to be here, and it's always a good time meeting people and talking to people. And
yeah, I think it's really cool to kind of see the people in the flesh.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's kind of cool how you guys set up a virtual company. It seems like you have people all over.
Yeah, that's true. It's got its challenges, but for the most part, it's really nice to be able to work from home and yet work with a team of professionals, and it kind of gives us a lifestyle that gives the best of both worlds. You know?
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll see you inside and hear the core, the hardcore Expression Engine material.
I don't know about that. The other guys at this conference, I think, are going to get much more hardcore than we are. But,
yeah.
But that's exactly the point. So we're here to learn just like everyone else.
So I've got one more question. Everybody's wondering about 2.0 and the dev on that. I hear you guys dropped a new test package today. And
yeah, there's apparently a new build released this morning, but the next step in 2.0's release is that we're getting the beta 2 launched, I think, in, I don't know if it's going to go next week or the week after, but it's coming really close. We're taking applications. We've already got over 1,000 applications, and out of those 1,000, we're going to pick 300, get that launched, and that'll be the last major test before the public release.
What do you mean, like people are building applications on top of?
Oh, no, I mean, to get into the beta, there was actually an application process. You have to fill out a form and submit a process. So we have 1,000 of those that we have to sift through, pick 300, and then we'll launch that phase. And then after that...
What's the time horizon that you think that when you'll actually release for the mass consumption of the general public?
It really depends on how the beta goes, but we're hopeful that sooner rather than later at this point. So we're getting really, really close.
By the first of the year, are you thinking, around that time? Or?
You know, we made the mistake of giving a release date too early once,
so
we're not going to do that.
You guys are just doing it right, though. That's kind of the approach, right? Take your time and do it right.
Yeah, we definitely will announce a release date before it comes out, but we won't do that till we're a little bit further along in the beta process.
And it's a big change, I mean, a whole different kind of rebuild from the bottom up, right?
Yes, under the hood it's significantly different. It's all moved onto CodeIgniter, but in terms of feature sets, it's going to be pretty familiar. The initial thing that we're doing with 2.0 is building a foundation. The unique thing about Expression Engine is that it's a code base that has lasted 5 years, which is pretty unusual in web time, right? So no major transitions. And so what we're doing with 2.0 is we're building the code base that we hope will last us another 5 years, so we don't have to do this very often. Yeah,
so you're just putting the time and the energy in that to do it right.
Right, exactly.
Cool. So people, you can go to expressionengine.com and see all the goodness there, and we'll.
Yeah, exactly. The best way to get involved in our community is go to expressionengine.com, get involved in the forums, and there's also a lot of great community websites out there. eeinsider.com is a great one. A lot of community stuff happens there. So between our site and the other community sites out there, it's really easy to get involved. We have a Twitter feed you can follow. That way we announce all the major stuff on our Twitter feed. That's just twitter.com/Ellis Lab.
Yeah.
And lab is singular, no S at the end.
Yeah.
So we do all the CodeIgniter updates there, all the company updates there, all the Expression Engine updates get announced on our Twitter feed as well.
Name some a couple big sites that are running Expression Engine right now. I know Andrew from Gear Live's down here.
You mean that are here?
Or just in general?
I know Dennis from iLounge.com is here.
It's the Apple site, the iLounge.
Yeah, the big iPod site. That's an absolutely huge one. Change.gov was a big one for us. The traffic there's obviously dropped now that Mr. Obama is the president, but during his campaign, Change.gov was
running on Expression.
Yeah, it was a super traffic site.
Cool.
There's some newspaper sites that are super high traffic. I just found out yesterday that the University of Miami is there, so I think that means I should get going. So.
All right.